Worldwide, worldwide, worldwide. What's up, worldwide? This is your boy, the DEAN 316, bringing it to you, LIVE, Philly's Funny Family. Yo, so y'all know what's going on, what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what, y'all see the screen back here. Y'all know what time it is. Long overdue for a lot of reasons. Sitting back, minding my own business, waiting. But this got to wake up somebody for you to come out, for you to hear. One of your own. Somebody who you consider to be a friend.
Hello, Angel.
Ahmad. Now, everybody from Philly's Funny Family know how I take my mods very seriously. Very, very seriously. So today, we about to talk about the reasons why there's do's and don'ts. Yeah, I ain't been on here for a minute.
Corey.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't been on here for a minute, but there's a lot of reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Taking a hit the way I took a hit like that, it's fine. But you know what? It makes a person come back stronger. Because to be honest with you, I've been missing the family. I've been loving the family. I've been sitting in the corners thinking, wondering. Head jiggling, going all crazy. Y'all know how it is. They attacked my little man, my seed. You know what I'm saying? Because of what I said. But, you know, that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, we were talking on an adult level when all that went down. But, you know, kids got to be kids and then go ahead and do what they got to do. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? The thing is this, right? You learn from your mistakes. And you know what you want to do. See, like, early this morning, you know, we sat down, we had a talk, and we said, do we want to do YouTube, or do we want to just do YouTube, or do you just want to make videos? So we said, you know,
Hi, Joey Alice.
number one ultimate thing, we want to make videos. You know what I'm saying? We want to make videos not only for y'all, but for us. You know what I'm saying? For generations to come, for all these little people that don't understand, because we're a dying race. We're a dying race. Everything they learn today is about fat chains, rims on the cars.
No,
you know
we're actually
nice
talking
clothes,
about Theron and Jazz.
shoes. You understand what I'm saying? But all in all together, I'm just letting you
Can
know.
you let them know what we're talking about? Because they're wondering who we're talking about.
This is where we're going with this. I'm just letting you know. Okay, and I'm going to say it like this. Okay? We're going to have some fun this summer. Okay, so we're about to talk now about
this summer.
Jazz and Duran. Okay, now y'all know Jazz and Duran. Y'all remember the Hoagie video? Yeah, Jazz and Duran. You know Jazz and Duran. They was at the crib. They was over here with the family. You know what I'm saying? My son was in the car with them personally, not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. Okay, so I consider them to be trustworthy people, or so I thought. You know what I'm saying? So what we do online isn't always what we get. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's inside that shell? Is it a nut or is it peanut butter? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We got to crack it open and see. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to crack it open and we're going to see what's inside. Okay? We're going to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if it's about family, friends, if it's about love, or it's just about squeezing so hard till you can't see anymore. Selfishness. You know what I'm saying? It's about the time they got in there and they said in your stream, oh, this is good, we like this, let's do this, let's do that. Let me tell you something, man. Your business is not safe with YouTubers like that. You hear me? Not safe at all. You try to go out there and do what you got to do, and even get in a position where you're like just trying to collab with them, it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? What do they do?
So just so y'all know, apparently, there was some personal business that I discussed when Jazz and Duran came to our house, and they decided they wanted to go and discuss that with BT4E, as well as talk about a couple of other family members, because apparently Jazz has screenshots, and I know because I've gotten a couple, but screenshots and videos of people, but apparently You know, I don't want to bring up the other YouTubers because I'll rather them more like talk about it themselves. But basically, they have receipts. Um, the sad thing is because when you're in the YouTube game these days, you have to get receipts, especially when you go through stuff like this. It's sad,
Yeah, all the
very
time.
sad. But you know, I get a call this morning. Jazz is saying to me that, you know, I shouldn't really mess with BT for E because they were going through something. I didn't know what was going on because I was not involved in anything, and I try to stay out of anything on YouTube, especially if it don't have to do with me. Um, well, at the end of the day, they text me and they sent me receipts of stuff that she had
You got to
told
flip it
them
on you.
that only,
You
huh?
got to flip it on you.
No, I don't have it on me
Yeah,
right now.
flip it
I
on you.
can.
Flip it on you.
Sorry, y'all. So, basically, they text me stuff that they had that we talked about in my house, and they had went and discussed it with them, as well as made fun of other YouTubers and their videos that they have screenshots of. Apparently, they were talking about my son, which that hurts me even more. But you know, we ain't gonna really even talk about him right now. But it's like the whole thing is that when you think people are real out here, some people are really out here for a number and a view,
That's all it is, a number.
and they're not out here for the heart of it. And that's sad and it hurts all at one time. It was sad because she was live today and they were live. They weren't live, they were in the live. And I'm just putting myself in their shoes. First of all, from the apparent stories that they were telling to people, there were about 3 different videos made live about this couple today. And they sat in them and just had to sit there and listen and couldn't really say anything. And I know as a YouTuber who has been kind of like bashed and bullied from a bunch of other YouTubers, I know how it feels to be in that situation. So I would not want, and I had to apologize because y'all know me, I get silly. But some things just ain't funny sometimes, especially when you don't know the truth. There's always 2 to 3 sides to every story. And God knows the truth. And I'm not going to always bring God in it because that's where people start misinterpreting me. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect at all. None of us are. And I always say, what you do, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So it's not what you do, it's how you present yourself to people. At the end of the day, you cannot use other people or fake to be somebody that you're not in order to gain a number. You have to come out here and be you. And if people really like you and they feel you, you're going to keep on going. And your numbers will go up. If they don't feel you, then your numbers ain't going to go nowhere. Some of us get numbers because we know about the chat rooms that share. We know about the if you're a mod, you get numbers. You know what I mean? So true. But that don't mean that you're getting faithful subs unless you have something that people want to hear. Me, I know when I get on here and run my mouth for 9 hours, there are people that listen. So that's why I'm here. And that's what I'm here for YouTube for. It's
Yeah,
not
and
just
all the
for a check.
dissension that went down
It's
with
not
the
for a number.
Corey
I don't
too.
care if all my numbers went away today or tomorrow.
The
I'm going to
dissension
still
that
be
went down
here.
with Corey that they talked about. That's not cool. I don't
I
like that
will.
either.
Well, see, I didn't want to bring that up. Hold on
Okay.
one second.
Right. Right. Well.
Okay, yeah, she wants a t-shirt. Well, dress on me. That's why I
Okay.
said I don't want to bring nobody else up.
Okay. It's all good. That's our family, though. That's our family. That's all I'm gonna say. That's our family.
Oh, yeah. See, you don't know, but it's too much. It's too deep. Once somebody can tell me something that somebody else told them that I didn't tell them, that's dead wrong. And that's just how it goes. So as far as that, when you go in to be or do be this YouTube thing, you can't be in being invited into people's houses, their lives, and certain things like that, and then you going back behind their back and talking junk about them. If I didn't get the facts or the receipts, I wouldn't have said nothing. It was just the fact that they were sitting there watching everything that was going on, so they knew the exact time to send me the proof. And I told them, if you send me the proof, I will address it. And it didn't have to be at that time. It could have been later. But I was so hurt, I had to address it right then and there in front of the whole family because we was all there. And at the end of the day, I kept on saying all this time, somebody here is not being real. Because a lot of stuff has been going on behind the scenes. And now I'm figuring out, like, that's deep. Because if I always say I'm pretty close to Corey, but anything close to next, we was planning for her to be coming to my house and spending the night next. She just asked me to collab again this morning. But you already went and discussed my personal business with people that don't even know me from a can of paint. And then she told me that they took her phone and went in it with some bogus lie. Like, this was crazy. So it's just sad. It's sad. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's sad. Hello, it's a 20-year-old virgin. How are you? How is everything? Okay, sometime today. We were just talking about all this YouTube stuff and people being fake. I don't know. I just don't have time for it. They don't have to fake screenshots. It's not about screenshots. It's stuff that we talked about in my house. It's stuff that goes on in my house that nobody else would know. It don't have nothing to do with screenshots. I didn't have to see screenshots. It don't have to fake screenshots. All somebody got to do is tell me ear for ear what was said, and I know that they don't know me to know none of my business. So it's not about screenshots. It's not about paper receipts. It's about me knowing for a fact what went on in my house that day. Like all of us sitting around having wine that I brought. I'm trying to be a hostess to you in my household. I didn't make you buy nothing, and I sent y'all home with liquor. But y'all went and told them I'm an alcoholic. I get drunk in front of my child. First of all, my son's 10. Second of all, y'all see me have one glass of wine that day because I don't drink like that. And that's on some real stuff. Y'all can ask them if y'all don't believe me. I ain't gotta lie. I don't come on YouTube to lie. I don't come on here to expose nobody. I'm coming to tell the truth, how it was, how it will be, and ain't nobody gonna change my mind about that at all. Not nobody on here. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. I'm coming from the heart. I come real, and I wouldn't come on here at 2 o'clock in the morning if it was paper receipts. I don't do receipts like that. I don't do T-channel receipts like that. This was something that went on in my household, and only they would know. So, hey, Leilani's Kitchen, how are you? Jazz was wrong. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I thought she was true. See why they're... Well, and I thought they were true too. That's why I invite certain people into my home. I don't, and it's scary now because, like I said, now it makes it hard for me to allow anyone else into my house. No one else. As far as, I ain't gonna say no one else, but now I know why the bigger YouTubers don't really allow people in their circle but so close. It's sad, but we're not even big. Like, we're little small YouTubers, and we're trying to help each other. Like, she trying to have a party, and I was going to go, but I'm not going now. I'm not going. Like, I'd be a nut to go on some real stuff. Dean, sit down somewhere, please, for real. You're tired. You're hype. But no, I don't hang with people that sit there and talk about me behind my back. I'm sorry, I don't. I like to be real and true. And that's just how it is. It hurts even more when you give somebody your damn address and then they try to betray you, and it hurt even more when I had to like get the proof from them as they're listening to everything that was said in the live earlier, and it was more like they were taunting and threatening when in all actuality the way they were being talked about by everybody, and everybody didn't know the full truth of what happened or why these 4 videos were made, or I don't even know what happened last night because I wasn't there. I never watched their 4 videos, and I honestly told them that I only watched one. I didn't get a chance to watch the other ones. I haven't Still haven't gotten a chance to watch them. All I wanted to know was why was my name in there, and because Jazz called me this morning to tell me that they were talking about everybody on their YouTube. So of course, when I hear my name, I just assumed, like we always do as YouTubers, when we hear our name from somebody else, we want to jump at it and start talking. And so, yeah, I was guilty. I went in lives today and I added my little 2 opinions and, my two cents or whatever I want to say. I'm embarrassed because when I heard the real story, now I don't even know the real story of what happened, but when they came and told me, oh, they sat in the park and told us all this stuff about all of y'all and this and that, and they have the videos in their phone or whatever's going on, I don't know, but the proof was in the pudding when they told me stuff about me, because only they know. None of the stuff that none of y'all know about me, they know. So how personal is that, and how violated should I feel? That's not that's betrayed on some real stuff, and we all supposed to be grown here. Like, well, I'm 41 years old. They're probably half my age, but you're still supposed to be grown here. If I knew you wasn't mature, I wouldn't allow you in my home. I wouldn't allow you around my child. Like, that's scary at this point. That's a little eerie because I don't know who I'm really around. You're not really who you say you are at the end of the day. And there's been about 3 different beefs in the last couple of weeks.
It's not that, it's greed.
That have been started, and the same
to,
person's name is in it, and it's not cool. That's not good at all. And so when I say stuff like that, there's always, in my old age, I realize there's always a sour apple that can spoil the bunch. And if you don't get that apple out the bunch, your bunch ain't gonna stick together too long. It ain't none of it gonna rot. It's something gonna rot. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to push nobody against nobody. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all stick with whoever. Everybody can stick with whoever. Because it's not about, like I said, it's not even about the numbers. I'm just coming to y'all real and honest. I'm hurt more than anything. Because I ain't for nobody talking behind my back. Like, that's elementary as far as I'm concerned. Not even my nieces and nephews that's 16 and 17 years old do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I mean, this can be in any city, but in Philly, we really don't do this. We don't. Like, it's funny to me, because
man, we all right here, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to build this thing.
In the end, she's not in Philly. She's on the other side of the bridge, so she's in New Jersey. He's in Philly. That's the difference. The whole thing is that we're all together. We're supposed to be all trying to grow together and be together. But at the end of the day, you have people talking behind people's backs. So how can people grow or be together or do anything together at that point? You know what I'm saying? Hello, boss lady Lexi. How are you? And she may not have, but I'm telling you right now, Miss Splash Man, that Dave was telling my business and talking about, I don't even have proof that they were talking about my son, but why else would they lie if they told me everything else they done told them about my business? And as far as, Corey, yeah, you address your own situation, but I didn't even know. Let's put it like that. So for me to come to you, that confirms it all right? That's all I'm going to say. I ain't know nothing about it. Like I said, I just use keywords And that's all I had to do. You knew exactly what I was talking about. I didn't know nothing about it. So that's what they told me. That's all I can say. When people come to you with your information about yourself, it's kind of hard to deny that. Sorry, I can't. I can't. That's not cool. It's not good. That's not where I'm from. Yep, I'm okay. I'm fine. It's just a lot of stuff going on in this YouTube stuff, people being fake. And, like I said, I'm not even the one to be trying to expose people or do the little dumb stuff. But I allowed certain YouTubers into my house and around my personal property and even into my bedroom. And they met up with some other YouTubers to collab and they decide they want to talk about me. But then they're calling me today to say we need to get back together to do collabs. But they were in beef with the other YouTubers. So of course it was he say she say, but she say came back and told me that he say stuff that only she say would know. So I know that she said that he say is true. Sad, but so true. That's the same, y'all, because I like to do riddles. I'm sorry. Yes, that's the sad thing. People need to grow up. We all trying to be mature. I love my YouTube family. I try to stay on here. My son told me after all the stuff that I went through. That's why I backed off a little bit. Because my son had said I was on here too much. So I took a little break for a while off of live. I was still doing my videos, but he comes first. You know what I mean? And if he is old enough to tell me if his mama is not right. Everybody knows because my little son does not. He's voices his opinion, but even the day that they were here, he said he heard them saying something, and I kind of was like, you don't know what you're talking about. But now I'm like, damn, that's sad because my son knew what he was talking about, but they didn't think he knew what he was talking about, and that's sad. Very childish and immature. But see, this is the thing. When you deal with children, you gotta expect this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my youngest brother is 19. Well, he'll be 20. Whatever. I lose track. 24-year-old. That's my boy. He's still at home because he was in the accident. But needless to say, I have brothers their ages. So I should already know that, I can't take things serious.
The thing
A
about it,
couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, I was talking about moving. And they was like, we're going to move with y'all. We're going to do a YouTube house. So I started looking for places. And then over time, not that I changed my living status because of them, but over time, they're saying in other conversations, oh, I'm moving with this person, I'm moving with that person, and I'm like, okay, well, I thought we was moving together. Well, are you gonna move my way? And then I just was like, all right, I gotta remember, they're younger than me. They're not established yet. That's how that works. Um, I don't know. It's just sad, but people just don't have it all together. That's kind of how I look at it. I'm not gonna say all together like that, but I mean like as far as living statuses. Some people still live at home. Some people have their own places and they pay rent and they have responsibilities and they're living out their life and they don't have time for the little petty stuff or people trying to take them down in life. And that's kind of where I'm at. I don't have time for petty people. I like to be petty. I like to act petty when it comes to YouTube. I like to be funny. I like to comment. I like to be silly. I don't like slandering people when they don't deserve it. And that's what's sad. Because a lot of people, basically, the way I'm looking at it, this couple got slandered. And I don't know, again, what happened last night in the live or what happened But the way they were slandered today, from what I saw, and we all did it as a family because we try to stick together, um, it was wrong. And I did apologize on my behalf because I did say a couple of things that I might have said that was wrong. But I didn't know what was going on. I didn't. That's just us as
A
YouTubers.
bully, a bully on YouTube is somebody who hits you in the gut real friggin' hard and throw their lowest blow. You know what I'm saying? They will hit you in the gut real hard and throw their lowest blow. But what they don't realize is once they throw that blow, you already know where they're coming from. So the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do what you got to do after that because they already did what they had to do. What more worse can they do? You know what I'm saying? You already did what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's on. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel about it. But my thing is like, as far as this whole thing,
yes, you're right,
we have to
Angel.
be careful who we deal with, who we talk to, who we definitely collab with. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they would have been better just
Right,
coming at us.
virgin.
You don't go in there, you don't tell people, oh, he got swords hung up in his house, or he got a grenade over here, or you know what I'm saying. You don't go and you keep it. If you got a beef, you keep it. The beef is on the street wise. You don't get personal like that. And that's what they decided to do. They wanted to get personal because they wanted the numbers. They wanted to look like you know so much about us, but at the end of the day, you really don't because we only met but once. You understand what I'm saying? We broke bread once. Once. That's it. And then after that, y'all started calling, oh, we gonna start collabing with these people over here, this blah blah blah. And
My
the
thing
first
is,
thing,
she
the first thing,
lied to me though. Go ahead, go ahead.
the first thing I said,
She told
the
me a
first thing
full
I
lie.
said, the first.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. You can get into that because I remember
I'm
all
just
that.
mad about that because she actually
Go
told
ahead,
me
go
they
ahead.
stole her phone. So she told me that they stole her phone and were looking through her text messages. Now we all know it's 2018. Everybody's phone has a lock on it. That's number one, especially iPhones. Number two, then why was my information in your phone? Were you texting someone else my business? That's how I'm gonna look at it then. If they don't know what they talking about, then they stole her phone. I'm gonna take her word. They stole her phone and they looked into it and found out some stuff about me and her phone that she was must have been talking to somebody else about.
Weren't you alive today?
Was I in a
Weren't you
live?
alive
I was
today?
in two lives. I was in
Right. But
her
weren't
live
you alive with
and
her
I
and she
was
ran out?
talking.
Didn't she run
Well,
out?
she ran out because
Yeah,
I
yeah. But
told her
what's going on with that? What's going on with that?
truth. That's what I'm saying. She didn't know what I said. I never said nothing. All I said was they told me some stuff you said. And she was like, call me. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Because I already knew. I already knew right then and there. That's what happened in
Yeah,
the
no,
live,
no
y'all.
call. You break
If
that
y'all
joint down
wonder what
right there.
happens, because I forgot, Dean came in at that point. Because I was furious
That's
at
what I'm
that
talking
point.
about.
I'm like, yo, I called him home from work. Like, oh, no, no, no. Like, listen, I'm from the South. Southern hospitality is what you call it. If I invite you into my house and I let you come in, break bread, I let you in my bedroom.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You use my bathroom.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they
But then
left with
you
half
walk
our
out
they
here.
left with half the drinks, didn't we?
We
Loaded
gave
them
them
up.
half the alcohol.
Straight up.
I
For a
did.
2 hour ride.
Because I knew they had a ride home and I didn't want them to drink too much. Matter of fact, that's what happened. We all had one glass of
Tell that shit
wine.
like it is.
One glass because I knew she had a 2 hour drive and I did not want her driving home drunk. So I said, I'll put you some in some bottles. And I loaded up bottles of alcohol for them so they could take home with them. Hospitality is what you call it. But was I drunk when you left here? Not at all. So please don't tell people that I'm drunk in my house. Please don't do that. Although I'm 41 years old, if I want to get drunk, I will. Matter of fact, y'all, I got a half a cup of wine right here. Look, I ain't even drink none. I had a sip. But I'm serious. I don't even want none. But that's just how it is.
I'm
Anybody who
almost
knows
50.
me,
You better
my
not say nothing to me.
Moscato, y'all know I talk about my Moscato on here a lot. I'm a grown woman. If I want to have a glass of wine and it's 2 o'clock in the morning and my baby is snoring.
I'm almost 50. You better not say nothing to me.
But I'm just saying,
Straight
at the
up.
end of the day, y'all telling my business and I'm grown. And y'all shouldn't be telling nothing and trying to still come back to my house. Like, that's not cool. That's just how I look at it. I don't know how anybody else would look at it.
I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to say that I didn't enjoy the time that they were here. I would be a liar if I did not say that. I enjoyed the time they were here. I thought it was productive. I thought it was really going somewhere, but I didn't really.
Oh no, they said they didn't like you.
Listen.
Deron don't like you. That's what they told me.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was really good.
You were annoying. Listen, and sometimes you can be, but I'm your woman.
To be honest with you,
so
I'm definitely annoying.
You know they had too much pride.
But to be real honest with you though, keeping it 100% with y'all, I love my worldwide people. You know what I'm saying?
Worldwide is not because we don't work.
I love
YouTube
people.
Right now, so
I love people. I love
more.
people from all over this world, from all over this globe. And the thing that bothers me is that we actually let you into our home. You know what I'm saying? No matter whether it's a little box, and you just open the door and you just see a flower right there and sitting on the table, and we
stolen dog.
Whatever. If you wanted to come, yeah, that's right. They stole from a family member. If you wanted to, nah, because they did. That's what they said. Unless they lying about that too. Unless they lying about that too. Who knows where that fucking car came from, man? To be honest with you, man, we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you really get down to it like that, you don't know nothing these days, man. Nothing. But anyhow, all jokes aside, right? My son got in the car, drove with y'all one way, and drove with y'all back.
And he said,
now, come on, man. Come on. Yeah. But at the same time, we just figured, like, you know, whatever. Maybe
he said she was talking about you, mommy, and I was like, whatever.
My thing is this. In my head, I figured maybe they were, but once they get to know us, they know we're down-to-earth people, and we just cool like that. And that's what we showed them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say, nah, nigga, you can't have no liquor, none of that when you left. You know what I'm saying? Being that old ghetto nigga that I am. You know? But what I'm saying to you is this. I poured like half the damn bottle, let my man leave with it, and the wine.
I gave her
and wine. They ain't paid jack shit for it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's hospitality. But you know that's what we do.
And we took them to our favorite hoagie joint. Them joints was banging. Straight up banging.
Well, we did a whole mukbang. Everybody saw the video.
Listen, I'm just telling you.
I thought we had a good time, but I couldn't find out.
This is what I'm saying. I would respect you more if you just came at us and had stuff to say. But when you got personal, and you got personal about what's inside our house, what goes on within our lives, and when we talked about, it showed another side of you. You didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could have just got nasty. I'll respect that more. You know what I'm saying? Because I invited you into my home. So therefore, what have you shown? You have shown all YouTubers.
I don't know.
Do not trust them.
Deron didn't like them.
Do not trust them. Annoying. I can care less what Deron thinks. Let me tell you something. I'm working, and Deron's ass was not working nowhere. And I was trying to get him to come to my little piece of shitty ass job, and he would not budge his fucking ass. Let me tell you something about Deron. I said to Nettie, after I did the lemon challenge, yo, Deron don't fucking move. Yo, let me call him the fuck out. Because his ass would not fucking move. Deron, and you know it's true. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. I never had no problem with you. I thought you was always cool. But if this is how the way y'all want to act, fuck y'all.
Oh, damn, y'all. Sorry. Oh, sorry. He keeps me quiet sometimes. Dagdean, all that. Well, I guess his feelings are hurt. He said, F him. Dang, it's like that.
Feelings? How many guys do y'all see me hang out with on YouTube, man? Really sure. For real. How many guys do y'all really see? You know what I'm saying? Not too many, because men, they don't got no respect for women. They don't even respect themselves. The minute they walk down the street, they trying to talk to that chick walking down the street because she got a fat behind her, some nice booties on her, or she just a little bit too lighter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk around here, man, and you gotta walk in some big shoes when you love a woman. You know what I'm saying? There's things you gotta do. My man, you didn't even look like you even want to be in the damn camera, man. I'm sorry to say it like that. You just didn't. You know what I'm saying? Look.
I'm trying to read comments. Go ahead.
What I'm saying to you is this. I had fun when they was here, But what they did was just downright rude. If y'all want to have beef, y'all should have beef. Y'all should never kept it personal and should never put our personal business out there. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it was to it. That's the respect thing. See, I'm angry more because you got personal. Fuck the fact. If y'all came at me, I figured y'all would come eventually. But not getting all personal and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not getting all personal and shit. That's some bitch-like shit. And that, for real. I'm 47 years old. And that's really like, come on, man. You think YouTubers gonna want to hang out with y'all? Yo, they gonna tell y'all business. Not to mention, I don't know, they might take some from y'all because once you got some shady people like that, you got some shady people, man.
Trust nobody.
They're shady.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? They're shady. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 YouTubers in one day to fuck talking about you. Something must be wrong with your ass. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't even big like that. We trying to make it there, and you already fucking up. And how many times you done messed up twice?
You what is
y'all done missed the bullet twice on getting y'all papers from YouTube. You understand? So this is just the way it is. I don't want it to be like this because...
so what happened was there's some really close YouTubers
my thing is this.
That we allowed into our home to collaborate with. I'm just telling someone who's just came in. So we collaborated with them and we let them into our home, and they decided that they were going to collaborate with other YouTubers, and they discussed stuff that was going on in our home at the time. So the two, it's petty, to be honest. I just have to address it because I don't like the fact that I allowed YouTubers into my house. And I say that because to me, YouTubers are content creators. We're trying to do something here. We have a mission out here that we're trying to do.
Something very important I want to say.
I'm sorry.
Then I'm going to get out the screen for a minute.
Hello, Julia.
Don't hide behind your OBS. Don't hide behind your video capture devices. Don't hide behind your images, your browsers. Just do a natural, straight up video. Forget all that graphics and trying to make it look fancy. Come from the heart. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing all that stuff. Oh, green. You see that green sheet back there? Yo. So what?
So listen, we was going to do a live reaction, and I'm going to do it real quick because I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's kind of long. But I just want y'all to so y'all can understand a little more of what's going on here.
Oh, we gonna do it now?
You can do some of it.
Well, here?
Oh,
I just gotta do it, man. So we gonna blink this out. We gonna bring that in. Look at my shirt. See my shirt? See my shirt right there? You see what my man is wearing? See what my man is wearing? Yo, check it out, Deron. PA, you messed up, homie. We gonna run this video. Turn the sound up. Once I get it working.
Oh, hey, family team. So when we invited Deron and Jazz to our house, they took personal information and stuff that we talked about. And they went and told BT for E everything about us, and we're talking about my son and Big Dean, as well as a couple of other YouTubers. And of course, you know, people are saying I shouldn't believe them, but they didn't know anything about me. So I'm doing a live reaction on. They did a video on exposing Jazz and Deron. So I'm doing a live reaction because they talking about stuff that went on with us as well. Go ahead, Dean.
Now, with that being said, Jazz, like I said, do you want me to pull the skeletons out?
Yes, it is hard to trust people. I just feel kind of messed up when you give people your address and you welcome them into your household, and then you find out stuff like this. Sad. The sad thing is they had like 3 other YouTubers make videos about these guys earlier today, and in the live videos we were actually not really slandering them, but everybody was kind of talking down on them and, you know, taking Jazz's side. because they thought that they were the bad ones. And at the end, they were like, well, we can tell you some stuff about yourself. That's proof that she was talking about y'all. And that was enough proof for me.
It's been a wonderful day, wonderful evening, full of events and videos about us. Good job, babe.
They're BT for E.
At the end of the day, it's been videos about us.
In capital letters. BT and the number 4. And then a capital E. Yep, believe in karma. It comes back. Thank you, Angel. I can't type in from my phone while I'm on here. But yes, they're not a bad couple. They're from Philly. They were collabing with, we were all trying to get a group together, which I just been like laying low for a while. Plus, I have, you know, family things that I was getting together. So I never got a chance to collab with them. At the same time, I wanted to see how things would go as a group. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to hear what they said too, because I didn't watch this. Go ahead. Can y'all hear it? No, I was asking, can they hear it? Yeah, I'm ignoring them. It's just sad the way people act though. I'm more upset because I invited them into my household, and for them to go behind my back and talk junk is really that hurts. And see, that's true. Everybody was in their room talking about them today, expressing their opinion, because they made 4 videos about this other couple, but apparently because everyone was making videos about them.
Now, who was they on the phone with?
So I don't know. Yeah, this don't have nothing to do with me. They're just the couple who told me
now,
my business.
Who was he on the phone with, Nate?
Huh?
Who was he on the phone with? Did you hear what he said?
Wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Because I'm trying to talk to the family. What did he say? Who he say he was on the phone with? A couple of people. Oh, that's what he said. A couple of people.
And it's time for us to tell you guys what you guys are not seeing what's behind the scenes. So I'm gonna let